And we have a couple of installation artists this year, which I'm really excited about. We don't get them very often. Mad Dog at Alley Gallery and Mary Taylor at Murgatroyd. And 265 artists opening up their studios.
A lot of artists there.
Fabulous.
Now, what did you originally start off with? Because this is your 10th anniversary. How many artists did you originally start with?
We started with 20. And 3 buildings.
And look at it now, 42 buildings.
Yeah, it's incredible. And it just gets better and better, and the caliber of work is phenomenal.
And we have to meet one of the artists that is participating this weekend. It all kicks off today at 5 o'clock. Amy, you are a potter.
Yeah.
And this is some of the work that you work on. Now, your focus is mainly the wheel, is it?
Yes, it is. Mainly functional wear. We do terracotta work, which I specialize in the pink glaze with black. And then myself and my business partner also do wood firing. It's kind of Japanese style firing technique.
And you'll be demonstrating this weekend as well. And where's your studio? Right in this building?
Yes, it is. We live and work here, and it's in Studio 207 upstairs.
So visitors can come upstairs, see you, and ask you some questions?
Yes, of course. That'd be awesome.
Okay, Amy, I know you're a grade 1 student, so you have to go to your grade 1 teacher. So you're going to have to go see your students. So we're going to leave you because Dave and Simi, we're going to tour this building. Thank you very much, Amy. They have different studios everywhere, and we're going to give you a sneak peek inside one of the studio. Take a look right in there, and we're going to talk to some of the artists. Some of the artists are there. Give the camera a wave. And so we're going to chat with them, check out all the different mediums and the different art that will be on display, and the artists that you can actually chat with all weekend long.
Okay. And bring an umbrella, Tash, because traditionally, and I go every year to this, the weather is awful.
Well, this weekend, isn't it supposed to be somewhat sunny?
No, I'm telling you, Tash, it's true.
This is Dave's scientific weather
But it's
forecast.
so worth it.
It is. There's so much. And I have to tell you, there is one artist here that works with fur. It's not real fur, but fur. So she's a fur sculptor.
Oh, yeah?
So we'll show you some of her stuff later.
A fur sculptor.
Yeah.
Faux fur.
Faux fur.
A faux fur sculptor.
Thank you, Tasha. We'll check it out a little bit later. 7:54 on a Friday morning. It looks nice out there, but it is getting cold. As Joe mentioned, you're watching Breakfast Television. Let's get back out to Tasha, who's at the East Side Culture Crawl this morning. Tasha.
Thank you very much, Simi. And the events all kick off tonight at 5 o'clock and run all weekend long. And I'm going to be doing a little bit of artist hopping this morning because there's lots of artists to check out. Over almost 300 artists that are taking part. And Trish is one of them. Trish, you are a faux fur sculptor.
Yes, I am.
Now, how does that happen?
That happens. There's a lot of requests last year of some other artworks I did with fur, and people wanted to have something they could wear and wash. So start working on fur that we can cut into, and then we can actually wash it.
Now, how do you work with it? Just scissors, razors?
Scissors. Very tiny little pair of floor scissors I use to sculpt, and some I do freeform, and sometimes I do it as a symmetrical designs.
Now, the hat that you have, and these shells are just glued in. Oh no, they're sewn in.
They're sewn in. Yep.
How very unique. Now, and the collar. Now, your studio, is it in here in the art building?
Yes, it is. I'm in 705.
And when people come in, what will you be demonstrating?
I'll probably end up doing some fur cutting. It's a messy job. So,
is it?
Yeah, I'm not doing it tonight, but I'll probably do it Friday. Saturday during the day. And I got lots of stuff. I got chokers, I got handbags, shoulder bags.
So everyone come down.
Oh, come down.
Say hi to Trish.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Trish.
You.
And over here is Martha with some beautiful paintings. Now, Martha, your focus is urban landscape.
That's right.
Now, is there a particular reason that you gravitated towards that?
I just find these back alleys and power poles so powerful. I actually moved here to Vancouver specifically to paint these. I was in Alberta before, and I found the alleys there just a little bit too pastoral and sweet.
This one has more edge.
They're very edgy. There's a tendency to kind of romanticize them, which you have to avoid because they really are not that romantic. But they're there. These paintings aren't about homelessness or anything like that. They're about the structures that are there.
And they're beautiful. Thank you very
you.
much, Martha. And we're going to head into Richard's studio, and this is what happens during the East Side Culture Call. You come into their studios and you can chat it up with the artists. This is Orchid Highway. They're playing there in the background for us. And Richard, you just moved in here a couple days ago, and this is what it's like. You live and you work here.
Every studio here is a live-work studio for artists of various mediums.
Okay, and as well, what's interesting is that you work with mammoth tusks. Now, what's that like to work with? Is it like working with wood or bone?
It's more like working with wood. I use woodworking tools. The material's anywhere between 6 and 10 and 30,000 years old. So. It's not fossilized. It's not rock yet.
And from sculptures to jewelry, which I'm wearing one of your beautiful bracelets. You do a bit of everything.
The jewelry was one way of introducing to the public the nature of the material and the beauty of the material as well. But I also, my first love actually is sculpting.
Is it?
Yes.
And we have some of the sculptures back there,
That's right.
and they are gorgeous.
Thank you.
We're having a great time down here in the studio. Thanks for letting us. We've kind of hijacked Richard's studio. And over here is Orchid Highway. When we come back, we're going to talk about the music component of the Eastside Culture Crawl. You're watching Breakfast Television. Thank you very much, Joe. We're down here at the ARC building on Powell Street because the 10th annual Eastside Culture Crawl kicks off tonight. And they really have something for everyone. And Rory, this year, it's the Echo Chamber. And that's kind of a new concept to
Yes, the Echo Chamber is brand new to the crawl. It's a venue for performing artists. And whereas in the past the crawl's always been private studio openings, this has a stage for artists, dancers, musicians, filmmakers to have premieres, poetry readings, some more performance-related works.
And a lot of this happens after hours, so we call it the Crawl After Hours. That's the nickname I've given it.
Oh, well, that's not bad. That works.
That works, and this is the Orchid Highway, and this is kind of your band. This is Rory, that's Adrian and Scott, and you guys will be performing as well?
Yes, we're producing the event. We'll be performing at the end of each night, just when people are crawling at their lowest, actually. Okay,
so it'll be a fun event. Again, the crawl kicks off tonight, and we're going to talk to Val, because Val, you have some great tips to make the best out of the crawl, because it's a 3-day event, and there are over 42 buildings to check out, 300 artists. How are you going to fit it all in?
That's why we, on the back, we put the tips for the crawl. We try to help our audience as much as we can. Preparing from wearing comfortable shoes to making your artist or your medium a priority. Go on the website and figure out who exactly you want to see and which building, which part, you know, and also eat. You know, we have sponsors, our sponsors, so you want to eat good food and
what's fantastic too is in the pamphlet you have a map, and we have a picture of the map, which really maps out all the different buildings, the different routes that you can take, and where is it all located in between? Is it Main, Commercial, and the
Main,
waterfront?
Commercial, right? First to north to the waterfront, and we have an information booth at our community center, Strathcona Community Center, 601 Keeper Street, and there you can talk to our staff and find out, you know, if you have any questions or you're lost or you don't know where to go. Yeah, exactly. Or you want to find a particular artist.
It's going to be a fabulous event. And again, Simi and Dave, it kicks off tonight. And the best part, it's all free.
Yeah, that is the best part.
Because I'm sure you would want to purchase some of the designs and art pieces that the artists have.
Okay, thanks very much for that, Tasha. Let's get out to Tasha this morning. Tasha, you bought anything yet?
Not yet, but it definitely is an art smorgasbord, and I'm picking and choosing, keeping some mental notes here. And Wendy joins us this morning. Wendy, you have your photographs on display, and it's a really cool idea because it's all about screaming, and you get some great photos from it. Tell us a little bit about your project.
Well, I'm actually part of the Echo Chamber downstairs, so it's part of a performance piece. So I'm bringing people, volunteers, to come and scream in front of the camera. So it's a very performance piece. I've actually been doing this project for a year. I had some photos on display last year, and this year I decided instead of showing the photos, we're going to take the photos.
That's going to be fun. Now, do you need more volunteers? I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that want to scream.
Oh, absolutely. I need lots of volunteers. I eventually want to make a book out of this, so I'm looking for people all the time.
And I love how it's like the initial scream and then they start laughing.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody laughs. And when I had the show last year of what I have so far, people looked at it and all they did was laugh. It was awesome.
Okay, well, it's a fabulous project. Good luck with the book.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we're going to head into one of the studios. This is all part of the Eastside Culture Crawl. And you can go into different artist studios, check out what they're doing. And we're going to talk to Mimi, who works with metals. Now, Mimi, actually, I'm going to slide you over here so we can see that. Now, you originally were an aerospace engineer, and now you're an artiste, and this is one of your sculptures here. Now, how did you work that heart and that mold?
That one was casted, so I made a heart out of wax, and then I made a mold, and then sent it to the foundry.
Okay.
Yeah, and so where they pour molten metal into it, and so, and then, yeah, I just attached a found hammer handle to it, and this is called the dead blow hammer.
Oh, okay. And these are the different tools that you use, and obviously